The fully geek.
Yes. What's good, people? What's good? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the world.
Cheers.
Welcome back to your favorite Fully Geek pod, episode 73. What's good, gents?
We move.
Yeah. How's
All
everyone
good.
doing, man? How's everyone doing?
It's all good, man. Viewers, don't be scared. Listeners, it's not a changed podcast. It's the same peeps, but certain man have got a 19. You get me? Certain man have got a 19 on them, so that they can't appear this week. So
yeah, well, I was going to mention that, innit? Like, you know, if you ain't noticed, there's only 3 of us in the room today. Like, our hostess with the mostest is not here today. You know, like, tired, but to be fair, man, just...
there's no excuse by his behavior. no disrespect to Nate, right?
Disrespect him. Do
you know what, right? Nate gets on everybody's back. Yeah, talking about you're not committed to the pod, etc. Listen, Nate, right?
One of the bad jokes at the core 4.
Yeah.
The Three Amigos now.
Yeah, the Three Amigos.
I can't lie in it, mate. I have to expose you, but like, man, probably messaged me saying, look, just please make sure them guys don't rip me off in it. I'll try in it, but obviously I have to be like Snake out here, innit? Like,
Nate was like, I used to sleep. I'm like, what?
I'm the host now today, innit? So I make the
Come
rules.
on.
So we've all been through it. We've all had the fluid and everything, man. So it's your turn, bro.
No, so it's like, hold on. He messaged you to say to you, "I need to sleep." What?
Yeah, he done it in the group.
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
To be fair, the thing is, I thought he was joking, but he was serious about the sleeping concept.
And also, he said that because one of his dreads, like 3 of his dreads are locked up together. It's got like it's sticking out. And the thing is, if he tries to cut one of the dreads, it will give a patch in his head. So that's the real reason as well. Because when you're sleeping, like the dreads are knotted up into one, innit? You know,
that's typical.
The shit dreads, like proper 4 dreads in one.
Good old Nate. But
I was sorry, Nate. But big up in it now. Do say man needs a break in it because he's proper just been 100% attendance, man. So big it up, 100%,
man. 100%.
We'll see you next week, buddy. See you next week. But don't sack me in it. Yeah, man. So like, let's get to it. Like, so first up today, we have the COVID-19 vaccination. Fits COVID-19 jab. Yeah. So that's been rolled out today. Like, apparently, all the over 80s are getting it, isn't it? So by the end of the month, probably about 4 million people expected to have it.
That's a big number, which is all good. You know, everyone get the vaccination, etc. But I would have thought, you know, the frontline staff would have had the injection first. Obviously, the over 80s are vulnerable, etc. But the guys without the front line, who's looking after anyone?
That's true. When you say front line, do you mean like?
So I mean nurses, doctors. Yeah, you know, to me that they're the front line. Without them, you know.
So you say they should have it first, you reckon?
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
No, please, because when they start growing 5 arms and shit from this vaccine, who's gonna save our lives then? You know what I mean? We need them. That's why we need them. No,
I thought they're more than. I thought that's just like they probably had it already. Like there's just no need to even mention them because probably likely to be vaccinated straight away. No,
they get tested. My sister's in that industry.
Yeah,
she gets tested twice a week. That's what they really do. They test you twice a week.
All right,
okay. And it's not a by force thing for you to get a vaccination as well. Like, they don't have to get it.
True.
But like, I saw a big news that yes, first person to get it done, 90-year-old man.
And they're
all clapping him like, hey, all right, cool.
That's what's her name, Margaret Keenan, who's going to be like 91 next week. She's saying that's like the best birthday present she could get. Like, you know, so she's happy about that. And I think like she says it was fine. There's no pain, nothing. Like she didn't feel nervous or anything like that. So
my thing, go on, Rich.
Yeah.
No, because you know we lack a theory, right? See, you know this whole COVID thing, because there was a lot of theories going around because they want to reduce the population of the world, etc., and they're going out. Obviously, they're giving it to the over 80s. So it's like, hold on, that was just a theory, wasn't it? As the fact that they're going for the over 80s, so but they're going to stay alive for longer. unless that vaccination is poisonous and they've got a week to live.
And listen, yeah, my cousin sent me something today. Yeah, let me just read it out. It goes like 40 years worth of research, no vaccine for HIV. At least 100 years of research, no vaccine for cancer. Ongoing research, no vaccine for the common cold. Yeah. Now you're telling me within a year we got a vaccine for COVID-19.
Yeah, this is the This is the thing. This is the thing I don't get. And they always show adverts to sponsor them, not sponsor, to donate money for cancer research. And I'm thinking, I think cancer is a bit more important than a bit of COVID. But listen, I think it's a case of they're just trying to sort of control a virus that doesn't get out of hand.
But the things, what you guys have to remember is like, okay, yeah, so these old people can take it, they're fine, but not in a bad way, but their life is ending soon, yeah? So it's like, for us, like, we're still fit and thriving, and it might not affect us, but it could go into our genitals, you get me? Obviously, when we giving birth and impregnating girls and whatnot, and girls giving birth and whatnot, and then the child comes out with some, who knows what is wrong with that child, and everyone's like, oh, what's happened? Blah, blah, blah. And you don't know it's because of that vaccine. We don't know what this vaccine does. That's why you need years and years and years of research before you just allow some vaccine to come out and like everyone's taking it in a hurry. Like it can impact your kids, your grandkids, anything. Do you know what I mean? So you can't, within a year, people are still trying to discover what this virus is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and what's funny, where it initially happened in, I can't remember that city's name I can't remember the city's name. They haven't taken the vaccine, and the numbers have been reduced massively.
Which country?
You know where we refer to
where it originated from.
Yeah, where it originated from.
Okay.
Yeah, in China, that city in China.
Yeah.
They haven't taken any vaccination, and it's manageable. So it's a bit strange that we've taken a massive step by gaining the vaccination and actually started using it when a country which the say where the virus initiated from haven't had a vaccine.
But I think we're the first country in Europe to say yes, right? If I'm right.
I think in the world.
Yeah, we're the first in the world. Yeah.
But you know why? It's because we've been a mess of it. That's why we've been a mess of this whole way of how to get rid of this vaccine. This virus. And we've been a mess. So Boris is like, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, give it to us. Just so we can get the numbers down. All they think about is numbers. That's all they want to do. So they look better amongst all their peers. Like, our numbers are down now. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now we look the worst. I think after America and other countries, we're like third as the worst, contaminated in the world. It's embarrassing.
I don't know if you've seen, I saw some report this week in regards to Russia. And they've been playing in the numbers, and there's a nurse that's got a camera saying to everyone basically what the numbers they reporting in Russia is false, and she basically walked around a hospital, bodies upon bodies piling up, and I thought, oh wow.
Well, so is it higher or lower?
Much higher.
Yeah, but Russia's massive. Yeah. Massive, and they're loyal to themselves, Russia. Look at the Olympics. Yeah, we're taking drugs and what? Like, so what's your point? Taking drugs? No, there's gonna be no gay, no lesbian marriage. Like, they're raggle, Russia. They're loyal to themselves. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised at all. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised.
Well, hopefully, whatever happens, then things, cases start dropping and we get back to normal, innit? So.
Yeah,
which leads us next to the next story, Brexit. Yeah, so our Prime Minister Boris Johnson is off to Brussels tomorrow to talk about the in talks with the European Commission. What's her name? Ursula von der Leyen.
Yeah,
but they're having a major disagreement around the whole fishing situation. So they're gonna go and sort that out, but. What I was reading off was mad, it's just fishing, like, what parts of the, obviously, sea that they can, and you just never think like this.
Yeah, you never think, but those little minute things are so important.
I know.
They're so important. Trust me.
And how much trade it brings in.
Brad Fish was in it today.
After Brexit, you're gonna see how petty Britain is and how petty Europe is. You'll see it, like the pettiness between the two is gonna be mad. You watch now.
And can I just say, like, I'm not gonna lie, Boris Johnson is a very busy man this year. Oh, since he's taken over Theresa May, right? Since he's taken over Theresa May, what he's been involved in regards to okay, first he took over Theresa May just for the Brexit, thinking, yeah, I can do the Brexit, it's not a problem. And all of a sudden, this coronavirus, so he's been imagine how much stress the whole UK are depending on you to make the right decisions. And honestly, despite what anyone says, in the sense of he's a rubbish prime minister, bro, I would not take his job for nobody.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the thing is, he wanted to be prime minister. He wanted to be because he went for that. And these are the things. This is what you got to face. Like when you become a prime minister of the UK, anything can happen. A war can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So you got to know, boy, this is the role I'm taking on, and this is the responsibilities I'm going to have to if I become prime minister. So I have no pity for you. I know he's your boy, Rich, but I have no pity for him.
And you know what? I actually forgot all about Brexit. That's the thing.
Is what I'm saying. Yes, what I'm saying.
Yes, and they done it on purpose. They done shit for it the whole year. It's only recently that they've been trying to let's try to negotiate. They've done nothing to try to negotiate and try to cut.
Because it's got to be done by the 31st of
December.
December. Yeah, no, 31st of December. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he went obviously today. He went to go and see all the first patients taking the vaccine, and it's just now off to Brexit, man. That's just what I do.
Yeah,
so it's bad, man.
Really bad. Really bad. And the thing is that the relationship between us and Europe is so important. One, because we're so close together, and two, just that networking and trading and stuff. It needs to be easy, man. And just going to each other's countries and stuff like that should be made easy. But now, because of this waste cadet in office, it's gonna be hard now. Everything's gonna be hard. Trust me.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Come on, Boris.
Yeah.
Boris, do the country right.
Let's hope tomorrow goes well, then, man.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, we've got our next versus clash: Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. What you guys say? Looking forward to it?
I don't care.
Gosh, none of you care. So they mean that cares. Where's Nate? Where are you when I need you, Nate? Where are you, eh?
No. It's going to be a quick one.
Next topic. No. So obviously, Keisha Cole has got a better voice than Ashanti, and she's got those songs where women love her because she's she's got a song where it's I should have cheated on you. You know what I mean? It's true that girls yeah. You know? So girls love her for it because those tracks that made for girls' anthems basically, or ladies' anthems. You know what I mean? So she has got that, but Ashanti's got them hits. Hits that you just, you know what I mean? She's got those hits. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good one, but I think Ashanti will take it just for the hits that she has. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember when I bought her album Concrete Rose, and I said bang that out all the time.
Yeah, bro, trust me, all the time.
It's mad though, because Keisha Cole's someone I think if I was to hear one of her songs, probably apart from the obvious ones, I wouldn't know her song, if it's her singing basically. So it's just one of those artists I've just always heard of, but I can't always pin together.
But do you know what? Just talking about albums, I think I'm probably one of the worst individuals known to mankind in regards to music, even though I'm so into music and all that kind of stuff. Sorry?
You and all that, and you innit? You're produce music.
Yeah, but do you know what is? I hardly buy any albums. I mean, from the beginning.
Well, before the streaming,
streaming,
Spotify's, iTunes, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think I bought 3 albums.
Well, back in the 90s, early 2000s, you bought no albums.
No, Life After Death. That is one of the albums.
Came out in 97, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Life After Death, DMX. Is it Damien? Damien and Eminem. And Eminem, I'm a criminal. No, the second
Criminal?
one. Yeah.
Well, it was a Napster LimeWire thing, yeah?
Yes. And I used to download singles.
Yeah.
I used to buy a lot of albums, man. Like,
I used to buy loads and they're in the attic. They're all in the attic.
Yeah, same man.
I got CDs galore upstairs, man. Yeah.
CD rack, everything, bro.
So okay, the question is, do you have a CD player?
No.
Not anymore. No, not really.
Yeah.
But
I can't throw them away though. I can't.
Yeah, you can't. It's wrong, man.
Yeah. Even now, I still got cassette players. I've got cassette players of Fresh Prince recorded back to back.
Serious cassette players or VHS, you mean?
No, cassette tapes, but I haven't got VHS.
Yeah.
But it's just like, and I said to myself, should I throw these cassettes away? But I thought, no, you know what? I'll keep them and show the children because they'll think.
That's what I'm doing. For the next generation, like, what the hell is this? Like, what is this, Dad? What's this nonsense?
Even vinyls. Yeah,
my mom's still got vinyls at her yard. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've only got about 6 vinyls.
I wish I had vinyls, man, because it would make a nice display. Like, you just get one of them IKEA shelves, just pack them all up, man.
It's probably
or just put them on a wall and
that looks sick.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take my dad's vinyl, Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson. Cheers.
But you know, you're saying about how you're a producer, but you don't buy albums. I got one of my boys. He loves football. He plays football all the time. Every weekend, he's playing football in it. But he can't watch football. He says he supports Man United, but he can't sit down and watch a game.
Why?
It's weird. I don't know. He hates watching football, but he plays football every week.
It's weird.
Wow. Yeah, but he just can't.
Yeah, see, I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah. So
that's strange, though. Interesting.
Yeah, and also over the same weekend, Saturday night, big fight. Joshua versus Pulev.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I just want AJ to win. I love him. I love AJ. He represents the London town.
So Watford.
London. Is it London?
I don't think it comes up to London. Not really.
Are we extending the barriers? Really. We extending.
It's not part. It's not London Borough yet.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. Pulev, I don't think I've seen him had a fight before. I haven't seen him. But I just want AJ to win. Just do your job, mate.
Yeah.
Just get that fight with Tyson Fury, or that's all he's gonna fight is Tyson Fury, right? Because Wilder's fight is not gonna happen no more.
It's not gonna happen. Apparently, I think Wilder pulled out or just didn't come up with a date. But I think they're trying to fight. They're trying to find someone to fight Fury by this year, but it's looking doubtful because they should have arranged it by now.
Oh yeah, no, that won't happen.
Yeah.
So it's a case of, I think if he's mandatory to fight Fury anyway, if he didn't even lose this fight, right?
No, see, Wilder was mandatory to fight Fury, but because Wilder lost, and now so it's whoever is the rematch between Wilder and who beat him? Was it Poverty? I can't remember, but one of the Russian guys knocked out Dylan White in it. So now they got a rematch. So whoever wins that rematch, then that's the mandatory to fight Fury. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
But because Dylan White's opponent got COVID, that's all been pushed back down. So we don't know when that fight's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the ism and schisms right now in the boxing world.
Interesting. I just want, to be fair, I just want Fury, AJ to fight Fury. AJ wins and retires. I beat everyone. Done.
Yeah. But I love Fury as well. But go on, man.
I was gonna say, how many rounds do you think?
What this Saturday?
Yeah.
No, these Russians, man, they're strong. They're strong guys, man. They're strong guys.
But
Klitschko beat him twice. But I'll say fifth or sixth round, AJ knock him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I got for 8th round. I think from what I've seen, what I've seen of AJ, like he'll be fighting. If he goes a smart route like he did against that Mexican guy, went back to basics, he'll beat him. But I think AJ might just try and put on a show and get rocked, and then he'll realize, actually, hold on, let me go back to basics again.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I just think 8th round. If he's smart, he'll just do the standard, like rush. You know, like when he fought, who did he fight? Klitschko. You know, Klitschko. You know how he fights already. That professional stance. He just goes for the points and make sure he just wins. He wins the fight. So I'm hoping he just goes for that professional stance and just.
Yeah. My only fear of AJ is he can't defend. He gets hit a lot. You know, he gets hit a lot. That's why when when the Mexican guy was able to punch it so easily because he's stiff on the neck part. That's the only way he can beat him. The other time is stick and move, because he knows he can't defend. You know what I mean? That's his issue.
Yeah, and he's got a dodgy jaw as well.
Yeah, he's got a dodgy chin. So it's like the right hit is KO curtains. But yeah, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, hopefully it'll be an entertaining one. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
What time is it anyway?
I think it's from 6 p.m. But obviously his fight will be about 10, 11 probably.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right, man.
While we're in sport, you know, one of our fans,
get out of here. Tell him to get out of here, man.
Gav, you know, listen, Gav.
Your captain's a cheat, yeah? Your captain's a cheat.
If you guys didn't, obviously Merv, obviously Kel watched it, but Merv, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Obviously Tottenham's one of your teams as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They beat Arsenal. They beat Arsenal just by luck and by cheating.
Wasn't by luck, bruv. Wasn't by luck.
Bruv, I'm just trying to back us.
No, bruv. Be fair.
Look. Be a good loser, man. Be a good loser, innit?
I'm being real. Arsenal. This is the worst Arsenal team I've ever seen in my life.
No, it's not. It's not the worst.
Bro, it's the worst Arsenal team. No, not by players. I'm not saying by players. You know, I'm saying team, as in they can't string a pass together, mate. They can't. The midfield and the attack are so disengaged. That's why we can't score goals. We're not scoring no goals.
You know, because I think our defense is cool. You know, I personally think
we let in 2 goals against Tottenham. We let in 3 goals against Villa. We let in. But what are we talking about?
No. I think our defense is not that bad. I think it's the midfield. Like if we were scoring goals, trust me, everyone would be okay with it. But we're not scoring no goals, which makes no sense.
No goals.
Makes no sense.
That's why I say Arsenal have always been known for scoring goals. Always. Exactly. Like Arsenal's known for the free attacking. That's what we say, Arsenal free attacking. And we haven't scored a goal in how long now? It's been so long, bro.
Yeah, and Aubameyang hasn't scored.
Yeah, he scored a penalty and that's it.
Yeah, we just need a creative player. Someone really creative. Someone's got bursts of energy running up and down. And we don't have that. We don't have that at all.
Not at all. And I don't know why he keeps playing Bellerin. I don't know why he keeps playing Willian. Like, allow these players.
I think it's time for Willian to get dropped now.
100%. And Bellerin. Bellerin can't do a throw-in.
Oh, yeah. He's had about 5 missed throw. Yeah, I saw that.
A 2-year-old could do a throw-in.
It's proper
what are you doing? Anyway, Gav is loving this. I can imagine Gav right now just busting up.
No, Gav's a mug.
Gav is like my plan worked.
Gav, you know I love you, but when it comes to football and you support Spurs, mate, you're a total mug in my life.
Gavin, I don't know you're in it, but big up yourself, man. Keep listening.
He's an avid listener, man. So big up for listening.
Yeah, appreciate it. Just before we go into anything else, like another thing that happened over the week, got to mention. All Warner Brothers films for 2021 are all going to HBO Max.
I saw that.
But they're going to be released on the same day as they would be in the cinemas. That's a big move, man. It's like I've just been in the news on that all week, and like there's a lot of people that are just upset, like, you know, movie theaters and all that stuff, because they're potentially going to miss out on a lot of money. Just a lot of cinema goers, a lot of, like, you know, that's some people's like second living room. Do you get me? Like, and they just like that environment. Not to say that they can't go there, but yeah, obviously with the pandemic, it was a major shift in like box office and all that stuff, money, and like I don't know. It's just a sensible move, I reckon, and I think it's something it was going to be inevitable even without the coronavirus anyway. Because No,
I agree with you. And this, you know, and this could be the way forward. You know, this could be the way forward as long as they know how to stop the other illegal platforms by obviously showing the films on their sites. Hopefully not. They won't resolve it, but but it could be the way forward. You know, because isn't Summer Cineworld still shut down?
I think so, apparently.
Because I remember a few cinemas were shutting down while this pandemic stuff is all officially over. But yeah, this this could be the way forward.
Yeah, and not only that as well. I guess where people love going to cinema as well, and they want to be the first to watch the films and like, and then let's say, I mean, it doesn't have to be everyone that has children or anything, but especially when you're trying to find childminders, it might be a weekday, and it's like, you know, children go to bed early and stuff. You have to get back and pick them up, or if no one can, like, it's quite convenient. You just have it there, just watch it straight away.
All I ask is, please, HBO Max, can we have an app, please? I'll pay for it. I want the Disney Plus. I'll pay for the year. I don't mind.
Yeah.
HBO Max I love it. I love the shows they have. You know,
because we're still tied into that contract with Sky Atlantic, isn't it? That's why we haven't got it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what's wrong with? I like Sky Atlantic.
No, but
it doesn't have anything though.
We'll get probably all the major programs like your Game of Thrones, your Euphorias, and all that stuff. But things like, I guess, especially with films, they don't really put films like that. What
was the show that we were looking for the other day? It was HBO Max, and we couldn't find it. Remember, I think there was a show, a film that we were all looking for was on HBO Max, and it was on Sky or nothing. You know, just I think we should have the app here, man. It makes sense.
I can't remember the film.
But imagine how much money they'll make in the UK.
Come on,
maybe they're going. Maybe, who knows? When that contract's over, they might be thinking, look, we're just going to roll it out as an app now because people clearly demanded it as well. Because even like Wonder Woman's coming out on Christmas Day, like Wonder Woman 84, and I want to watch that, innit?
Let that stay in whatever country it's in.
But you might love Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is one of the best. Like,
is it
out of the films?
She's one of the best.
Yeah, it's up there.
But from that trailer that I saw of Wonder Woman, right? We all know, and all the listeners know, any DC fans, we all know it's absolute garbage. it's gonna be absolute garbage.
No, I can't lie. I'm on the fence. I'll just have to see it to see what happens.
You know what I hate about the first one was just the villain. I hate the villain, man. It's
that third act thing, isn't it? It's just like, and he's such a good actor as well, and like he had so much potential. I never expected him to be Hades at all. No, Hades, sorry. God of War, Ares. Yeah, so they could have gone with that. But we'll see. Yeah. I think it's a good move as well. I'm happy for the move, to be honest. Yeah, they're doing so. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's get into the crux of our podcast.
Oh, there's been one RIP, you know.
Shame. Sorry, my bad. No.
Yeah, no.
Any other business.
Natalie Desselle Reid. She was.
Yes.
Yeah. She passed away. I think today or yesterday. I think she passed away. She was in. Natalie Desselle Reid. She was in like Say It Off, How to Be a Player.
Yeah. She was in something with Whitney Houston as well. Like, is it Cinderella? Like, I think there was Cinderella, the one that Brandy starred in. Like, as well. Yeah.
And Baps with Halle Berry. And also remember that TV show that used to come on Trouble, Eve. Remember Eve had a show?
Yeah, Eve. Yeah.
She was in that as well.
Yeah. That's sad, man.
That black woman, yeah.
Yeah, she passed away at 53 as well. Like,
I think it was cancer.
Yeah,
colon cancer.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
sad,
man. It's
she's one of these actors. Like, you probably wouldn't, unless you kind of follow her. Like, but it's like as soon as you see her, you're like,
I remember her.
Yeah.
See, we do a lot of talking about COVID. If they stop cancer from happening, if they stop,
that'll be a breakthrough.
Yeah,
that'll be a massive, humongous breakthrough, man. Trust me.
The thing is, I know they can. But anyway,
cancer, it's a whole different topic. But cancer, there's different types in it and stuff. So
there's so many different types.
Yeah, but rest in peace.
R.I.P. man, R.I.P.
Yeah. So any other things going on before we get into it?
No, I mean, it's shows that we're watching, but we'll get to the end, innit?
Yeah. But so like first up we have His Dark Materials, episode 5.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. I enjoyed this one.
Yeah,
it was big.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's so mad, because like Nate was saying, like when you watch it a bit earlier and you concentrate on it. Like, I think I was washing up the dishes whilst I was watching it, bro. Like,
Is it?
Took me quite a while to clean up, so I was focused on it, man.
Yeah,
Focus on that Untitled liquid, bro. Like,
straight. But I enjoy it. Like it's my Sunday treat. So what I'll do is, usually football's on till late, innit?
Yeah.
After the football, then I'll put on his Dark Materials, and then I'll catch on to small acts straight afterwards as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's our little evening treat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Normally I'll try to watch it like when it's on.
But you know what it is? I never ever watch Dark Materials on a Sunday for some random reason.
Oh, is
really?
I just because it's Sunday and I'm all stressed out about work the next day.
Oh, bro, you got to watch it, man. You got to relax yourself. Watch it. That's proper perfect Sunday viewing, man. It reminds me of
proper perfect.
This reminds me of the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, isn't it?
Oh, bro, you read my mind.
Like,
you read my mind.
That's a Sunday viewing, bro.
No, it is. You know what? Lion Witch. That's a legendary show.
That's that. Yeah. But no, this episode was big, man. It's like we saw a lot of Mrs. Coulter and Carlo.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even clock in the beginning, but it seems like there's something going on between them, or
no, he fancies her.
Yeah, or at least he wants.
And she knows it, so she's using that. She's you know how they do.
Typical woman.
Now,
it's disgusting.
Just Richard Maxson confused. So. But you see the way he wanted us to show around and just showing off things like the music, for that stuff, and like trying to impress her, and then like she said something about like almost on the lines of what makes you think that we'd ever get together, sort of. So she just
basically goes, you got handle
these dreams.
She goes, you could never handle me. Like this disrespecting the guy, you know.
Proper crush these dreams, bro. Like
proper. He's just showing off, like the car, the big house, the ornaments. Because all he's doing, he's just shotting things from that world into this world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bare peas.
And what was interesting, because like it seems like her and Asriel just had like a love affair from what it sounds like. And the way they're making it seem like Asriel was responsible, that she had no part to play in it, just like, he seduced her and it was all his fault. But it's just like, no, actually, like it weren't just his fault, isn't it? Like, so it's almost like he's like, No,
it's because she's come to this world.
Yeah.
Even when that woman said, "Oh, I'm a doctor," it stunned her.
Yeah.
She wants to be a doctor as well. But
but
in her world, women are obviously less. So that's what she was saying. That's what she's saying. All those things,
I found this episode particularly interesting because of like it almost kind of seems like it's the same things that obviously happened in our world as well, like with women happening like over the years, and we're now like years later, and even still now, there's still that inequality happening. But in their world, it's just like, even when the magisterium, they were just talking about her, like she's been missing and stuff, and the way they're talking about her, like she's still the woman, and like she's second best and things like that. But when she was speaking to, what's her name? It's Mary, isn't it? Like speaking to her about her achievements and stuff. She's just like so free. Like I want to do what I want to be able to do these things and stuff. So she's kind of like focused, like she's intrigued by her achievements and more and stuff as well, man. Yeah.
But Will's performance was good to speak. I like his performance. Lai was always there,
But Will, right?
Yeah.
That's that scene where he was fighting what's that black man's name again? Harlow. I thought it was so Carlo. Sorry, I thought it was so pathetic. I was like, you've got the knife that cuts anything.
Thank you.
I was just like, what are you doing?
Just cut his leg off because he was right by his leg, innit?
That's quite for that is, man. Cut the leg off.
No, but at least open the world so he runs into it. Like, oh my God, where have I gone? Do you know what I mean?
Well, man's still untrained, isn't it? So
nah, bro.
Bruv.
Straight cut his leg off, straight.
Yeah, it's just like you had the knife and you dropped the knife. Oh, I was just like that frustrated me.
That frustrated me. Like, just cut man's leg off like that,
But what can I say? You don't know what this guy's doing. You don't know what you know. This guy's bad, isn't it? And he's got you on the floor. Do you know what I mean? And if this guy gets a knife, he's probably gonna kill me, bro. Trust me. I'm straight.
Agree. But I love the part when Annie, when her little
oh yeah,
box, when it turned black and started going mental.
Because remember the first and second episode of the first season when the monkey had her up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, did it turn into a black fox or some badger kind of concept?
Yeah, look. What animal?
Like a honey badger. I think it's a honey badger.
Yeah, it's a badger, isn't it?
Yeah,
and he was attacking. I thought, oh my god, finally, just the powers are there.
The powers.
Remind me of some Pokemon battle, bro.
You know what? You're proper true.
Yeah, proper in it.
Proper true. But I didn't understand the part when she was getting up. I was a bit confused on what was going on.
No, because usually when the demons getting beat up, you're getting beat up as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But she was able to get up and, you know what I mean?
You think she was having her on? You think she was just like, I'll let you have this, innit? But if it comes to it, I'll still win.
Nah, the monkey doesn't have it. You see that monkey? That monkey doesn't have it from nobody, bro.
It's true.
That monkey is proper devil, you know that?
You see his seatbelt on as well in the Prius.
I was busting up.
The Prius the Tesla,
yeah, I was busting up, man. Proper seatbelt, they looking at it right like,
Speaking of which, like when Colter asked for the keys, did she drive to the university?
Yeah, I supposed to drive.
All of a sudden, you know how to drive Tesla,
yeah, get me.
Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't even clock, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I thought, because it just appeared there, innit? Anyway.
There's not cars in their world, is there? I don't remember seeing any cars.
Not that kind, not those sort of cars. That transportation, but not like.
Yeah. It was a good episode. I must agree.
Well, it's two left now.
There's two left. So Will and Lyra escape back into that world.
Yeah.
The Tesla's at.
Yeah.
And then,
they retrieved the company. Oh, and also Mary as well, isn't it? Because she was speaking to the
oh yeah, that's it.
What's the thing called? The
dust, the angels.
Yeah, the dust. Yeah, they're speaking to angels. So they're like, your role now is to play serpent.
Yeah.
So and she already kind of done that manipulation when she went to the private land and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm Mrs. Coulter," in it. So, so.
But her job is to protect the kids, right?
Yeah,
protect the kids.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in her character, man, because she just seems like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I love those witches, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I love them. Absolutely love them.
There was in this episode, were they?
No.
They
made it. I'm sure they made an appearance. Nothing. I'm sure there was. No.
I don't ever see them.
Not in this episode.
Fully allow me then. Fully allow me. I just love the witches in it. Yeah. But this season is much better than the first season.
Oh, much better.
Much. And this is the reason why I was like, oh, what am I watching and why am I watching this? But then again, some shows where they've got to explain things like literally, it might not always be the best, but the second season this is my kind of.
To be honest, man, you got to give this program its 100% attention. You just kind of watch it and you don't concentrate and you just be like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even those kind of fantasy storylines where everything's happening, isn't it? Like, you got to focus on it, man.
Yeah, 100%.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that's that. And which brings us to episode 4 of or film number 4, Small Acts. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Alex Wheatle. So yeah, man, that was a good.
It was good, man.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was good. I liked it. Yeah. So any posh kid was adopted before.
It
was It was in a foster home, innit?
Yeah.
It was a foster home. It was like a.
It's like a. Well, no, it can't even be an orphanage.
Children's home.
Yeah, children's home, innit? Sort of, yeah.
But the way the woman dismantled his life, bro, fully torturing this poor kid, you know.
You see, she put the cloth in his mouth, like
the his bed because he wet his bed. She put the wet bed the wet covers in his mouth, innit?
Yeah, but do you know what? Right?
I'm fully slapping him left and right, you know. So full on slaps.
Yeah, see, that was deep, you know. Obviously, the reason why he's wet in the bed because he's been traumatized previously.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it was a good 12 years old, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Good 12 years old. So, you know, these kind of things is just like, come on, he's 12 years old, he's wet in his bed. There's something going on. It's
definitely, man.
It's not just because he's lazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, back in them days.
Back on the dry powder. That's like
he's trying to dry up as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I thought that was sad, but you can tell he was very emotional because I think when he first, obviously the scenes that we've seen first when he's coming into the prison, and he was like, it was just like he tried to hold it, but it was just stress.
See Lee from Desmond's, bro.
Bro, I didn't clock it was him until.
Oh, is it?
I remember Nate was saying, "Yeah, Robbie D's going to be in this one." I was like, and you know, because you're just so used to him seeing him in his bald head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, it's when you obviously the toilet scene. Yeah, I was busting up. Bro,
can you imagine?
Bro, I don't know why I felt relief. Like, I just felt relief in it. Like I didn't want to go to it.
When he says ja.
I'm telling you now.
I was busting up, bro.
I'm not going to prison for no one.
Bro, I was thinking the same thing.
I can't.
To hear. Listen, especially with me when I'm going toilet, right? I know it's not really. I shouldn't be saying it, but when I go toilet,
let's put an explicit thing across the screen.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, people. There's problems.
There's bums away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's and there's stenches are not for 5-10 minutes. These ones are straight half an hour. And you think, wow, if you're going to toilet again, nah, that's the link with, you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you, yeah. Like, I'll be with me, Rich still wants to go, but I see Rich coming up. Rich, what did he go to? Which cubicle did he go to, bro? He goes, don't worry, bro, you smell it. Straight, I know.
You have to put a muzzle on, boy.
Straight gas mask.
Do you know what? I don't even know what I digested in that lunchroom. But it was something horrendous. Was it even an animal? I don't know what it was. Some form of dinosaur which has been fed to us to make us work for longer. But yeah, but basically, just don't go prison to me. If I'm in a cell,
request your own cell as well. First class cell.
Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Straight.
Say, bro.
But it was a good episode. But so obviously, it was just funny to see him. Like going obviously from a posh white area,
that transition, man,
and then coming to a black area. I remember when it was the bus, whatever, or the transport coming in, and he saw the black people, so you're happy, like wow. People.
Yeah, because you know it's like because he said it's from Surrey, right? It was from Surrey. So back then, Surrey was just a majority of it's a white area.
Of course, even now it's like majority.
Yeah, exactly. So like see when the bus is like, oh my god, there's a lot of us.
People, there's
a lot of us. Do you know what? That experience he felt is when I first went to Ghana.
Yeah, exactly.
I got off the plane, the door opened, sweating straight away. Then I was like, wow. There's a lot of black people here. I'm not used to this. So that's how he must have felt. But yeah.
But the thing is, we can be worse than the white people in the sense of if you're a black person and you don't chat like us and you don't like what we like and you don't walk whatever, you get cussed.
Yeah.
We'll cuss you, bro. We know this, bro. You bounty and all this talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's that guy's name that when he first moving into that new
I can't remember his name.
What was his name?
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis?
Dennis, yeah.
He started rinsing him instantly. I thought, hold on. The guy just came in, you know, and you already telling him about his plastic jacket or whatever. Polystyrene. What did he call it? I can't remember what he called it. And they started ripping him. And obviously, he's speaking in this posh accent.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on here?
That's deep. But I don't know, like, obviously, for him, like Dennis, like, obviously, he's used to all of this life, innit? Like, you know, he knows like, even when Alex was sort of, there's a police officer there, isn't there? And it's like, no, stay away from the police officer. It's not like that here sort of thing, isn't it? Like, it's like, but they're here to protect and whatnot. But it's almost like, you know, was him living in Surrey such a bad thing? Obviously, he was used to a certain way of life, like, but like I said, he's not around black people at all. So this is completely new to him, and it's almost like he had to go from one way of living to another, and it's almost like where do I fit in here? Isn't it? Like it's not. Not really full.
But he didn't fit in Surrey as well.
That's true. Yeah, he didn't fit in anywhere.
Every 2 seconds, doing monkey chants, and then
for
they
real.
come to London. They come to London. It's like, bro, come on, fix up, bro. You're black, man.
Yeah.
I remember to the barber shop, cussing him. Like, what do you mean you're not from Africa? Cussing him, bro.
I'm from
Like,
Surrey. But see, I think that guy was way too harsh on him by saying all that kind of stuff. But it's a form of education, right? This is where you learn your roots, especially if you don't know who your parents are first.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know who your parents are. You've been around white people your whole life. That's what you know, isn't it?
Yeah, how are you meant to know where you come from?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, for real.
So I thought that was a bit harsh, but then again, end of the day, the guy had no idea who he was, and do you know what I mean? Who he was, but
and guy just had a hustle, man. Because I mean, this is, I don't know if any of you guys know about Alex, but this sort of like, obviously he's also educated as well, isn't it? Like, so and when whilst he was in prison, I don't know if he just like read all those books there, because like Robbie, like just read like this is. So I don't know if like he just sort of was influenced by that. No, man, that was
because there was I must say again, this should have been longer, right? I felt I wanted a bit more, at least half an hour, to kind of just to see more. Do you see what I'm saying?
I would like to see, like him meeting his real mom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because and obviously they wrote like he met his mom in America and his dad in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But just to see it, like, it would be really nice to see, like, writing his first book. Do you know what I mean? How he started and
or even show the real Alex. Because I had to Google. I thought I want to see Alex. How does he looks like now?
Yeah.
Obviously, he looks like some super old man, but I just wanted. It's just like it's always good to see the person that who he played.
Yeah.
I mean, probably apart from what was that episode of the dancing?
Oh, the dancing.
Lovers Rock.
Lovers Rock.
Apart from the Lovers Rock episode, like, it almost kind of seems like, what's his name, Steve McQueen's trying to just show the struggle that everyone went through. Like, because obviously, like, we know that certain things happened afterwards, and like, people went on to do things and whatnot, achieved this. But like Nate was saying, it just wanted to show a snapshot of what they were dealing with at that time as well. And I suppose if you wanted to know more, just start researching it, innit?
Yeah. No, definitely, and he definitely got me researching. Again, this is stuff. I think Kel or someone mentioned it previously. Stuff that happens in the UK, stuff that happens in London that we don't know about.
Exactly.
And this is what I love. It's like I don't know if you remember when it was Black History Month on Instagram. There was a lot of stuff that I think I took control in that particular period where I was putting up stuff about
I saw that.
UK history, because
really good. Yeah.
Because we always see the American history. What about we live here, right? So
exactly,
there's a lot of history that we've got, but I feel so it's really, really good to learn more about us.
Even before the Windrush, there were Africans before that came. Before the Windrush, but obviously because when they came, there wasn't a big community that came. It was just like maybe 10 here, 10 there. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't.
But obviously they had kids, but it was white. So all their descendants now all white kind of thing now. But it's just like that. But they done certain things as well. But that history's not known. What happened to them and stuff like that.
Right. So. And to be fair, I haven't heard about that history, because that history is probably part of when my parents came. Or just before them?
Way before them. I'm talking about. Like in the 1900s.
Like sorry, those kind of. Okay,
Victorian times and stuff.
And also.
They're going.
I was saying also their accents were pretty convincing to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, the true Caribbeans would be like, nah, come on, bro. But like,
It's proper true. That's the thing. But to me, I thought, you guys done well. And obviously, Nate's boy was in there, Kelly Best.
Which was that one?
Was that the one that was in Blue Story?
Oh, Khalid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it Kelly or Kelly?
It's Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in it. He did well, but it's quite funny. He was a major drug dealer. Well, not major. He was a drug dealer. And did you see that scene when the police grabbed him and just beat him up?
Yeah.
And if you see the side of the police and there was blood on the side where they battered him, then they chucked him in the van. Maybe you didn't see that.
That was standard back in those days, bro. Standard.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't. I'm so happy I wasn't born in that particular period of time.
You just get it, man.
Yeah, it's really scary. And
people always say blacks like when they go back in time, but what period would you want to go back to? It'll have to be pre-race when it was just blacks in Africa.
Yeah,
that's the only time you could go back to, bro.
It's probably true.
Yeah, it's crazy, and he saw the part when he met Badger again in the park, and Badger is completely changed person. A bit of a broke alcoholic, and probably a form of drug user as well. But he got him his typewriter, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got him his typewriter.
£10, bro. £10.
But the thing is, don't forget, £10 big money, you know.
No, back in those days it was.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, fully.
I remember they'll pay 50p to get into clubs them times, bro. So £10 was big things, bro.
And there was a scene where they tried to get into that rave, and the man said he wanted I can't remember how much it was.
Yeah, pissed.
And the next scene you see them just sitting on the sofa.
Pissed. You know, I've experienced that, so I know exactly what
sofa.
But I know exactly what they're feeling, bro. You dressed up, best aftershave, your favorite shoes. You're like, yeah, boy, tonight's the night. And then you're in the cutesy in bed, yeah. You're like, ooh. And then the bouncer says, no.
Bro, I remember that happened to me. I remember my first rave I was ever going to go to. I think I was 16, innit? You know, remember under 6 or under 18s raves?
Yeah.
That used to happen, like, especially, do you know about Chains, bro? That used to be in Barking, Chains.
Chains? No, what's that?
That was near, you know, like, Chains, it was a club, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it called, it must have changed its name to, did they ever change its name?
I don't know, it got shut down anyway. But the moral of the story is, isn't it? That was my first rave I went to. Yeah, mum, I'm going raving, isn't it? Like, and it's one of them ones, it was like light, innit? It was still light outside, 7:30, queuing up.
Yeah.
Like, see all my friends from school. Yeah, I was just queuing in there, like, I'm looking at the bouncer's looking at me, innit? Just walking down the line. Yeah, not today, mate, not today. I was like, oh, what do you mean? Not today, innit? Like, yeah, not today, innit? Like, I was just in time to watch the end of Coronation Street, bro.
Bro, I went home to Coronation Street.
So
you know, that is the worst experience.
You know, because you know you catch the bouncer's eye, yeah. It's either
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Like when you catch the bouncer's eye in the queue, and depending what kind of vibe you give the bouncer, yeah. If he feels he can bully you, he'll bully you. So Murph probably give a little nervous look. And the boss like, right, I'm bullying you tonight.
Bro, I can't lie. When I got home, I told my mum, she was vexed, bro. Why did my mum... my mum called the club, bro. My mum called the club, innit? Proper switching, like, I dare you do this to my son. Like, he either looked too old or he looked like a bully, innit? That's why they moved off of mum. Like, why I have to do that anyway? I have to call them. Those are the days, man.
Your mum loved you, man. Didn't want to embarrass you.
Who'd you go with?
I went with like one or two of my friends, but yeah,
well, they got let in. Don't tell me they got let in.
They got in, bro. Yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at school, innit? Doing technology, innit? Period 1, bro.
Bruv, age 16, there's no loyalty in clubs, bro.
There's no loyalty in it. It's mad.
You guys know who you are, who've done this, yeah? So just remember.
Payback's coming. I'm going to own a club.
Yeah,
man. Oh, man.
No, but yeah. You know what? It was. I think this was really good.
Yeah.
I think I really enjoyed it. I think I want it to be longer, but I also checked the time, how long it was going to be, so I wouldn't get vexed.
I don't do it no more. Now I know that it's long. I just keep it in my mind. It's going to be long. This is the first one that caught me off. The first one, I was so irritable. I couldn't sit still. I was like, when is this ending? I don't understand.
Yeah, and you felt so irritable. You felt those whole 2 hours. You know, you felt every little bit.
I was like, so I want to watch it again because I don't think I enjoyed it that much because I was so anxious and I just wanted it to end. I didn't really enjoy the first one that much.
What is the next one? Do we know? Is the next one the last one or?
Yeah, the next one's the last one. Yeah. So the next one, from what I can see here, is education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Education. Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's in this one.
And to be fair, I don't think it needs any stars. You know, I think they've done really. Okay, I know a few people have obviously. John Boyega has been on there.
He's like the big star.
Yeah, it ropes you in it because when I saw Letitia Wright and John Boyega, I was instantly watching.
Yeah, but I'm happy because it's an all British cast, and it just gives them more opportunities for British black actors to go through.
It does, 100%.
BBC ain't messing about, you know.
Nah, they're on it. They're on it now. They're on it.
They're killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which brings us to the next BBC program, Industry. Was 5 and 6. Yeah,
I'll keep it quiet because I ain't gonna lie. I've watched it all.
Yeah.
So to me, it's all merged into one now. So if you have to kick off what started, I can remember.
Yeah. So like I've got some notes. Yeah. So obviously, episode 5, Bluetooth.
but you know what? You know why? Because that part. This is why that part hit me so hard because I remember one time I was on my phone in it. I was on my phone. I was watching something on the internet. Nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the sound is cut out. I'm thinking, right, what's going on? The volume's gone. So I press the volume up. I'm trying to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I realized that obviously the missus in the car, and it's come to my Bluetooth straight away. I'm thinking, rah! Imagine I was on some next site. Imagine I was on some next site enjoying myself, and then the missus is hearing it through the car speakers. And so when that came on Industry, I was like, wow, but it's real. It's so real, bro.
I know your body turned cold and you sweat, like the internal sweat and everything. Like.
Big time. I was like, imagine.
That's what happens with me as well. It's like, I'll go in the car, this is on the phone, and I'm just hearing a conversation of the car. It's like, hang up quickly.
Yeah. Because one time she chatted to her mum, and I put on the car, and all I can hear is the conversation. And I was like, bro, like imagine they're cussing me. Why is that waste man? That waste man is a waste man. He got no money. Get rid of him. You imagine?
Oh gosh, yeah. But anyway, this episode, Harper's boyfriend obviously come back as well.
Oh yeah. That was a waste of scene to be honest.
But to be fair, who does he think he is? Just coming back. It's like that.
Rolling up, using location just to roll up and that, and be like she's someone kind of important, and she's trying to impress everyone and all that stuff, and he's just coming with his ragged self. Like, that happens. What's it? Yes, Yasmin was arranging a meetup with guy's name.
What
is it? The one that she knows that she's known for a while.
Oh yeah. They're going to office their kids. Yeah. And so she's trying to win their business, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, win the business and stuff. And
she thought it'd be easy because obviously they know each other, so it should be cool. But obviously he doesn't like how she's carrying herself.
Yeah, especially that guy with Kenny. Is it Kenny?
Kenny.
The VP.
Yeah, the Irish one. Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah, especially the way because I think we're talking about when they go to the meal, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And he's so unprofessional, getting drunk and doing whatever he's doing. Do you know what I mean? And and to be fair, that guy.
I'll get on with him in the office now because he's got his banter, but he's
aggressive.
Yeah, he's aggressive. Yeah,
he's very aggressive. Yeah. Very, very aggressive. But that guy that Yasmin bought, I forgot his name. But clearly he likes her.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes her. I think he's a big older brother kind of thing.
You think so?
And, I don't think he likes her.
I think, yeah, and I think because he was saying something about he's protected over as well, and it's like they're from the same kind of background, they've got the same culture, so it's almost kind of like, well, look, we'll do business, but let's just kind of keep it in a circle as well, because like even them speaking their own language, like in front of Kenny and that, like, was a bit inappropriate. You know, he's just the only one there. Like, it's like, who knows what they're saying? You know what I mean? So that was mad. And what's it? Harper messed up a meeting as well, isn't it? She done something wrong, but
what meeting was that?
Either way, it was a meeting that backfired on her. Basically, I'm trying to remember what happened. But basically it resulted in Eric just ripping into her, like when they called her into the office.
Oh, is that when he locked the door?
Yeah, he locked the door, man. That was.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? You know I can't stand Harper, obviously, innit? But I'll proper felt for her, man. Like,
I know. She like a deer.
The headlights, isn't it? When you see people getting bullied like that, you just think, no, it's not too much.
And the only reason why Eric knew he could do that is because he knows the truth about Harper not being having the right education and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so he kind of just took advantage of her, isn't it?
Exactly.
Do you think she was bullied?
Yeah. Like that in that when he locked the room and he just went into her differently, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't get that concept of locking the room part. I just don't understand why he locked the room in the first place. It was just
so angry. It was just
intimidation as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Intimidation, boy.
Yeah. It was intimidation, but again, you know, I think I was gonna say something, but then I shouldn't say it.
Because you're gone.
Okay, no, go on.
No, because what was I gonna say now? But it's because, like I said to you before, it's because he knows he's got that power over her. So I don't think he would have done that to anyone else. Although Eric is that character anyway, he's that kind of aggressive. Like when he's happy, he's happy. But when he's sad, he's sad. You know, there's no trying to sugarcoat nothing. And he is that, but I think he went over the top because he knew that he's got something over her.
I think because he has that relationship with her, it's almost like, I'm taking you under my wing. I know all your faults, and it's almost like you can just do anything that he wants with her. Do you know what I mean? And not realizing you can't do that. And it like there's a line that you don't cross.
Yeah, 100%.
But to be fair, I actually do like him. I do like Eric.
I like him as well, which is why that scene made me even more disappointed, because you don't want him to be the bad guy, innit?
Yeah.
Like, and it's started to make me think, actually, like, there's not, like, everyone's just kind of cutthroat in this program. Everyone's just kind of out for themselves. They're just doing some weird things, but it's like, who's the villain, like, in this?
Yeah.
It's not an action thing, innit? But there has to be a villain in every story, innit? And
they all do something that annoys you. All of them. They all do something that annoys you.
Yeah. But yeah, when the way Eric just switched, I was like, "Rah, man! Like, you actually are intimidated."
Okay, Merv. So, did you see where I was coming from when I say about Americans?
No, not really, is it?
Okay, but Rich, he will do. He will see. He will see. Trust me, he will see.
Yeah, no, because I work with a lot of American people, right? And when I say to you that the arrogance and stuff like that. And that's what when I went to America, I experienced it. And this was like when I was like 14, 15, even actually when I was 30 as well. And the Americans that I work with a lot of Americans, and I see that, but you can't see it yet, but hopefully you see it when you
well, I guess suppose in the context of this program, maybe I can see it. Like, do you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's a general statement. Do you know what I mean?
No, of course.
But like, and obviously after all that, Harper's just, she's just feeling rock bottom. Just the boyfriend to the curb, innit? Just like, go away now, innit? He's got done with him. And also, what happened with something happened with Yasmin as well, innit? And she ended up coming back home, and then Seb's just on the naughties as well. Like, so it would be sock. This program,
that's bad, isn't it? That was funny using the sock to anyway. Yeah.
This is all checking it as well. It's just all like,
and she
And
stuck.
what's she putting the plant? What's she digging the plant for? What's wrong?
Do you know why? Because he was having a go at her, innit?
Oh,
Like, you look after the plant, so she's like, you know what? Yeah, this plant's getting it, innit? Like, so. But I don't. It's so weird, isn't it? It's so mad because that's what I'm saying. They're just all wretched to each other because she's doing what she's doing with Rob.
Yeah.
But the minute that he's on webcam, she's like, all hell breaks loose, isn't it? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Hey man, they're just all out for themselves, bro. But which brings us to the next episode 6. Like, obviously at the beginning, you see Harper being interviewed about.
Oh yeah.
So I thought. And it's one of them. So what happened between them? Like, but obviously it's one of them ones like 36 hours before or something like that.
But did you think that's something strange? Because I thought I missed the episode as well because that guy had a car crash.
Which
they
guy?
meant, you know, the guy that likes Harper. What's his name?
Greg. Is it Greg?
Is it Greg? Yeah, because they mentioned he had a car crash. And I just didn't understand. And I thought I missed the episode.
Yeah, but they did it. It was a time jump.
Yeah. And
to the episode,
yeah. But anyway, yes.
And then obviously, like Kenny and Yasmin's relationship, like he's becoming more respectful towards her, isn't it? Like he's all bigging her up and empowering her, making her feel good and stuff. So he's very like seeing the value in her as well, you know. So he's starting to really appreciate her.
But do you think Kenny was actually pushing her or just using her to get that business?
No, I think he. It's hard because
he just seems to be like a little snake.
I don't get Kenny. So I don't know why he's being nice to her. I have no idea why he keeps.
They're all snakes, isn't it? But I think that he knew that he overstepped the line as well, innit? Obviously in those, I think it was the first or second episode, where like he just just embarrassed her at dinner, like at dinner.
Yeah,
I think he's wary that again, crossing that line, innit? So he's all kind of, I think where he's okay. Let me just tone down the bravado and actually see what she's capable of doing. Yeah, obviously he's going to benefit from her as well to some degree. Like, everyone wants to get to the top, innit? But I don't know. Yeah, sounds like he's semi-genuine,
sincere. Yeah. I get that, but I don't know.
Yasmin's like doesn't trust it. She's like,
I think she's just playing it. I think she's just like, well, you know what? He's being nice. I don't trust him, but let me use this to my advantage, innit? Because she's also a snake as well, innit? Obviously at the Christmas party as well, innit? Like.
Okay.
That was happening, and
you see the three amigos boy that's going wild. Drugs. Going wild. I knew something was gonna happen. I was like, especially with Glenn. I think his name is Glenn. Anyway. I just knew, like he always goes OTT in it. He always.
That's when he was
running.
Yeah, Greg. That's his name, Greg. He was just running into the glass, isn't it?
Yeah. He went.
And the thing Harper told Rob, please look out, watch this guy. Just watch him, man. You know
I thought he was going to smash into it, you know. That glass was strong, bro. Even if he was just running, he was just running like some wet fish into the glass, bro. He was doing nothing, bro.
Proper flapping.
Go
on.
Exactly. When I saw that, and I thought, oh my God, someone else is going to die now. I just thought he's just going to collapse and die. But I was thinking, thank God, because I did like him.
Yeah.
I did like him.
And you had, what's his name? Gus and Theo got caught, boy.
Oh yeah.
Caught by the wifey.
But they're idiots though. How can you be in the lift? You know the lift was about to open. You're there, like
that classic lift scene in every TV program movie is like they're getting it on and it just opens and everyone sees. Like, that was some poor writing.
Yeah, no, I just don't like. I just don't like the whole. There's nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was a bit pathetic, like him, you know, like the whole thing, him coming to the house as well and not getting caught. It's like, hold on,
that happens. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. You know, that's what makes it risky for them. It's risky, and it's like, you know what I mean. It's a risky thing to do. Like, oh, my girl's upstairs. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right, isn't it? It's exciting for something.
It's that rush. It's that rush.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah. But yeah, that was like industry. Yeah, like. Yeah, I can't lie to you. Again, when I asked Nate, oh yeah, did you finish watching it here? And he's like, yeah, no. I watched it all to the end.
Are you serious?
Come on. Nate, you hearing this, yeah? You hearing this? You think you're back in it?
Nate, you're gonna hate me in it, but I'm sorry in it. Obviously, we're not gonna talk about it, but I needed more in it. I needed more. Like, but we can talk about it next week anyway. Like, because
we'll talk
to be fair, like I ain't gonna spoil it obviously, but yeah, I watched it.
Nate's like, you mother.
I can't believe you watched it, Merv. And I'm
my behavior's been bad at Christmas.
But the thing is, Nate and him agreed on the group chat. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna stop.
Because I thought like when he was talking, I was like, he's gonna watch it, and I was just there like, you see that countdown, didn't it? 15. It's like, play now. I'm not in the countdown.
It's too late. I can't help it. It's too late. It's not my fault.
I'm probably proud of you, Merv. I'm probably proud of you.
You too, innit? It's your fault, man, isn't it? Yeah.
Huh?
Isn't it? Dark side of
but obviously there was that infamous scene with Yasmin again and Rob taking him downstairs to the basement toilets. And just,
that happened in episode 6, yeah?
I think so. Yeah, the Christmas party. That was a Christmas party, right? That was a Christmas party.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then, her dominatrix came out in full force, boy.
I can't lie to you, yeah.
It's so weird. It's probably a disgusting scene.
TV has changed, it's evolved when it comes to sex.
It's mad, isn't it?
And I don't even have to have full-blown sex anymore. It's just
But
you remember you used to like watch a program, like you'd be walking downstairs, innit? Like just get a glass of orange juice or something, innit? And TV's on, you're watching parents are probably watching something, and it's just straight like satin sheets, and it's just showing their back.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's all you see.
That's it. You know what they're doing.
Couple of 1-2 humping. You didn't get me, or some dry missionary style.
Yeah.
Our brother just. So her name's using marigolds, Bluetooth. Like it's too much. I'm thinking. I'm watching it by myself. I'm like, I feel like I'm not supposed to be watching this, is it? I'm a grown man.
Imagine the missus comes in at that scene. She went, what the hell are you watching? You get me?
This is what you watch here. This is what you.
I didn't know you're into that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yes, please.
No, man. It's just in your face now, man. No warning.
Yeah, proper in your face.
Do you know what? I was hoping he wouldn't sample his semen.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh man, we forgot that party.
That's how we ended it. Eat it.
Yeah, I thought, and she's she's thinking, hold on, what am I saying? Is that a bit too much? She's like, no.
Like he just wanted to impress all the way. The thing is, he did think it was too much, didn't it? But it's like.
But after that, though, he must felt like an idiot because after that, she just went cold on him.
Yeah. She likes that. Obviously, the dominance of the whole concept.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But again, I am definitely enjoying it. Oh well, yeah. I've enjoyed it really.
I've enjoyed it.
For the listeners who haven't watched it all, I'm pretty sure the listeners would have watched it all anyway.
Yeah,
you can't help it. With industry, you have to like. It's one of those ones that it's just so like mad. Like you got to see what happens next. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, big up the soundtrack as well, man.
Yes, it's big as well.
You know, like my original soundtracks, bro.
Did you download it?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, straight. Yeah. And when I said to you guys, those guys are on a lot of money, on salary wise, and Nate said no, they're not on a lot of money.
Yeah, they're not.
The Gretzky.
Yeah, they're on. But
that was a bonus. That was a bonus, though.
Yeah, no.
We're kind of slipping into other episodes here. So
are
we?
I think so.
The Christmas party, they mentioned it to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So they don't just give you that kind of money just for a basic salary, you know. I'm saying that they're on big dough. Graduate or not.
Clearly,
Because don't forget when she said about the $3,000 rent.
Yeah.
When you're paying $3,000 rent, you're getting
but they're from that's what I said last week. Their families are rich anyway. Do you know what I mean?
No. I don't know.
They're all upper class, all of them. Harper's background, I don't really know, but the rest of them are all upper class, all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. All big eating universities, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's industry. So we'll wrap that up next week. Which brings us to the powerhouse. Ghost. Yes.
Power book.
That's what I meant to say, Powerball. Yeah.
Again, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I think I'm still shocked that the amount how much I'm enjoying Power Book 2.
No.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, honestly, I'm still thinking goals. I'm still thinking like, and I'm thinking, you know what, this is really, really good. Just a spin-off of the whole thing. But Tyreek, you know, again, this guy's he's just doing his thing. I think this week was interesting. Obviously, the court case. What's that guy's name? Who he went on the jury, not the jury. He was in court.
Oh, I know the one
I like him. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
What's his name again, man?
Two-bit.
Yeah, Two-bit. Two-bit. Yeah,
it's Two-bit.
Yeah, it must be Two-bit. Yeah,
Two-bit.
Yeah,
and he's like, I know he's the hardest guy. You know, it's like, I'm no snitch. You will get out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Probably smart, you know. He's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy. I like him. I like his character.
Yeah.
So that means I forgot Mega Man. No.
Method Man.
Method Man's. So Method Man played. He played Thing, right? What's his name?
Stacks.
Yeah, he played Stacks all that way.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure he played Stacks.
No, but it's still on getting Tyreek though. It's still trying to incriminate Tyreek. So he's still trying to get one up on Stacks. Was it Stacks?
Sacks. Yeah, Sacks.
He's still trying to get one up on Stacks, but
Uncle Nancy.
But the main goal is the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they still got that common goal in it.
Common goal, yeah.
Yeah. They can
to get Tyreek, but Sex needs to get some on my nerves. I can't stand her.
To be fair,
I can't stand her, bro.
Then do you know what? She's so like, I'm not going nowhere. It's just like, hold on.
Get out of my room.
Yeah, I know.
Get the hell out.
She's so annoying.
You and your chessboard, get the hell out of my room, man.
Do you know, it's almost like they had to make, obviously Tariq is not annoying anymore. He's that annoyance from Power is just gone, isn't it?
It is gone.
Yeah.
He's proper redemption, and now
yes.
They have to create another annoying character, which is her.
No, this is definitely
and Monet as well.
Oh. Yeah, thank you, bro. But Monet, the acting is awful.
No. I don't think
it's awful. It's awful.
It's awful. It's awful.
Got worse. It's got
worse. Are you
worse.
serious? Do you think so?
Every time I see, I'm like, oh my god, it's cringe.
And their storylines are so boring. It's like, go and find out what Tariq's doing. Go and find out. Find out.
But exactly, it's like it's nonsense. It's like, why? You got Tariq working for you already. I don't get the whole point of it.
It's like it's either you trust him or you don't. Like the thing is, I like when actually they go out to do the investigating, whatever they're doing, like they're trying to find out things. But it's just always comes back to the house, like, oh, I'm the I'm in charge here. It's like,
it's the same story over and over again.
Yeah,
I do like Kane's character though. Kane, because he's just a rebel in it. So I like
he's a wildcat.
Yeah,
definitely. He's definitely wild. But you know, like just dropping back to Monet, don't you think she's an overbearing parent? You would run away.
That's not saying, but it's just she's annoying in every sense of the word, isn't it? But yeah.
No, but yeah. So Anaki touched base on Kane. Like Kane's like he doesn't trust anyone, and he definitely don't trust Tyreek. But I like that. So I like the whole Tyreek and his boy. The little thing about the chess. If the chessboard is down, like the pawns. What is chess pieces called?
Pawns.
Pawns. Yeah, chess. If the chess pieces are down, that means something's gone down.
Yeah.
And I love that concept. When Tyreek clocked, it's like, oh my god, like, oh shit, what's happened?
What's happened? Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, what's happened?
Yeah.
But Kane is just like, as soon as the guy mentioned, oh, you're Kane, we're working together. Kane's like, huh? You know who I am? Okay.
Exactly. And you know what I do. Nah. I can't run.
I did like Braden in this episode. Like he's proper like
because
he's quite annoying, isn't it? This overbearing, like happy-go-lucky friend, is rich and privileged and everything, but he's proper road as well, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but you can see the Tommy side coming out of him now.
Yeah.
When he came back, it's like, I got to rush.
Yeah,
I got to rush. I love it.
And the thing is, I was just gonna say the whole Tommy thing.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I absolutely love it. I love the fact that he knew how to like speak to certain people. Yeah, I've got this joint, blah blah, and I've got this.
Firstly, I thought they were gonna set him up at first.
Yeah, I thought
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
it's gonna fix like. Yeah,
but
like, he smashed it.
I'm surprised he didn't give them a cut, because that's what I would expect to get out.
Yeah. How is it just like just done?
Yeah,
maybe. No.
Yeah, because he said because he was saying, I made a whole heap of money, but I give it all to Kane. It's like, but I like, like I said, he likes the rush.
Yeah.
But his brother could not deal with anything.
So does he know that the brother stole the drugs? Does he know that yet?
No one knows. No one knows that he stole the drugs.
Yeah.
Apart from Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. So Brandon knows that he stole the drugs.
Yeah, because don't forget, Brandon opened a drawer. No. Remember his brother came round and Brandon opened a drawer thinking, hold on, where's the drugs?
Yeah.
And he goes to brother. He goes to his brother like, where are the money? Oh yeah, I gave them to this. I sold it to this person. He goes to them, well, give me. I need the money. That's when they started fighting. That's when Kane come in.
Okay.
And Kane just obviously took the brother as well. And the brother was struggling in the streets where he did not know what was going on.
He lasted long though. I'm surprised he lasted so long, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought he got battered way earlier than he did.
Yeah, proper.
But it was definitely a good episode. I don't know. It's just I've just, how many episodes are left?
I don't know. I think there's two.
I think
more,
it's
3 more or 4 more.
Let's see here. Yeah, 4 more. 4 more.
No,
yeah, 3
okay.
more. 3 more. Okay.
3 more.
6. Yeah, 3 more.
Yeah, I'm happy to see more.
I did like what Kane's dad did though. You know, his dad.
Yes,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, listen to your mom, blah blah blah. Okay, dad. All right, dad. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. See you later. I just trapped him up and got the glass and beat him up, boy. Straight. I love that.
I know it's only a TV program, but the casting still winds me up. I'm not convinced that's your son.
Oh yeah.
Why are you reading my mind? Because I was just gonna say that.
Bro, if he done a DNA test like we've done, bro, it'll be straight 100% African, bro. Come on, man. There's no Puerto Rican.
Of all the actors you could get, like,
yeah. Even the kids. I know you're saying the
none of the
kids.
Maybe
the black, bro.
Maybe the girl slightly, but even then, she still looks too. It just doesn't. Like, or they might have just made the dad like some light skin. Well,
I can't speak Spanish, but I know his Spanish was awful. I can tell Spanish. Wow, I can tell. Who Spanish? Yeah,
you know, it sounded like he just learned it in his Spanish lesson.
Yeah, you can just tell. Man.
You know what I mean? When he started speaking Spanish, I said to myself, "Why is he speaking Spanish?" I was just so baffed. I thought, "Oh yeah, his dad's Puerto Rican." I thought, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, not convinced by that. It just throws me off a little bit,
innit? Yeah, proper.
No, but it was. I think it was. Again, I enjoyed the episode.
Definitely enjoyed it. Obviously, we're always going to have our nitpicks about power. That's the fun about it.
As long as that annoying couple are not in it, you know. As long as they're not in it, I enjoy it.
What is their purpose?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea what their purpose is, bro. Annoy me. That's their purpose, bro.
It's their sex scenes.
Annoyme.com.
Trust me, man.
But again, can't wait for next week's episode. Let's do this, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that was Power. And and what also returned as well was Series 2, Episode 1 of Euphoria. And actually, I don't know if this was just a special, actually, because from what Nate was saying, that the next one's not out until July. Not July.
I was looking at
January. Yeah,
I couldn't find it anywhere.
The next one's out in January, I think, 24th. Because I was even trying to see when the next episode's coming. It didn't say anything about it. But did any of you see it?
No, but I was trying to. I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find it anywhere, man.
No, well, I won't give any spoilers. I mean, to be fair, it's not even really spoilers, but it was a very interesting episode. Like, it was just conversation, just deep conversation, like you was almost sitting there in the room with them, like just talking about life, their hopes, their dreams, their fears. So it was what's the name? Rue, the main character, played by Zendaya, and her sponsor, you know, the guy from Walking Dead, not Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, which
the
one?
black guy. What's his name again, man? That's
what was he still a priest?
He's not the priest. No, he's I had his name in my head, you know. Hold on a second. What is his name?
You know, I can't remember season 1 that well. You know,
that's it. Ali Coleman Domingo. So he's the guy in Fear the Walking Dead. That what's his name?
Well,
Daniel's always saying,
Daniel.
Daniel's always saying to him like be true to yourself. The black guy, not Morgan.
Victor.
That's it, Victor. Yeah.
Victor,
so
okay.
Yeah. So he. So it's basically him. Yeah. Rue and Ali, his character, just talking, because I think she's probably relapsed now. Like obviously with a drug taking, just having a conversation about life, fears, hopes, and dreams. And I guess for a lot of people, maybe if you just concentrate, you just want some action. Obviously, it's not an action program, but it's just deep conversations, man. So it was a nice, nice, relaxing watch. Easy.
No, I'll keep looking for it, man.
So that was that. Yeah, go on, man.
No, I'm just thinking how
you watched the first season, Rich?
No, I've been watching.
I don't think it's your kind of show, to be honest.
Yeah, and
I don't think you enjoy it.
Oh, see.
I know, man.
I said to myself, I do want to watch it. How many episodes is it? The first episode?
8.
Eight.
YouTube recap. Thank you very much.
Michael's bad habits. Yeah, cool.
That was that was good. But before we get into the last sort of segment, is there anything that you guys have been watching? Anything we've missed out or anything?
Yeah, so I've been watching I watched one thing called Kinkies of Joburg on Netflix. It's a South African series. It's really good, man. Don't get me wrong, it has got its Nollywood features here and there, but it's just a good watch. Do you know what I mean? It's about like two brothers who are in this, obviously in the gangland in Johannesburg, and just the ups and downs and the family how the family in and out of trouble, how to get out of it and stuff like that. And one of the brothers is trying to stay away from those streets. Like, he comes out of jail, he's like, you know what, I'm done with this, but then he gets pulled back in because of certain things that happen. And then the big brother that's deep in it, he gets in some kind of mess. His family just puts his family in danger. But it's a really good watch. Like it does have its cheesy little points, but it's a good watch. It's a good watch. So I definitely recommend that to watch. Yeah, Kings of Joburg. That's on Netflix.
Yeah, I see that.
And what else? I've been watching because obviously I like nature and David Attenborough shows, as you guys know. But I've been watching Alien Planets.
Oh yeah, I see that show up. Yeah, what's that saying?
It's really good, because it's basically like, because I'm into space as well. I love space. So like,
you went to space?
Right.
Yes, in my dreams. I'm into space. I love space. I can watch the skies and all. Anyway, but they were saying that every star has at least one planet. So all the stars we see in the sky has at least one planet that orbits it. Do you know? Because the sun's a star. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like you say that. So they're saying they're giving different scenarios of these planets and how like for example, there's one planet called, I think it's called the Wolf Planet or whatever. But because it's so near to the sun, the gravitational pull doesn't allow it to rotate. So one part of the Earth, one part of the planet is just pure sun, and other parts is pure dark and ice. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad,
So they're saying, okay, how do animals survive, or how do aliens survive in that world? And they bring it to Earth. So they're like, okay, let's say, look, there's animals that survive in the desert, like scorpions. Do you know what I mean? They survive in the desert. Blah blah. This is how they survive. So this is how the aliens, if there are aliens on the planet, this is what they'll kind of look like, and this is how they use the sun for their advantage, and what they'll do, and blah blah, how they'll adapt to a 24-hour sun. Do you know what I mean? And then also they say, okay, what about the dark side? It's dark and there's no sunlight. How do aliens look there? Do you know what I mean? So on Earth, what they do, they go to a cave, like some deep, deep cave that mankind hasn't really gone to, and there's animals living there. There's like insects. It's just only little life form on Earth. Do you know what I mean? But these creatures live in darkness the whole life, and it shows how they adapt and what they do to survive in those dark environments. So say again, like in those planets, the aliens there, this is probably how they will survive using certain survival tactics that these guys are using in the caves and stuff. And it's just very interesting, man. Like there's other stuff they talk about, like I can't come to my head right now, but it's really that, like every planet they bring the scenarios back to Earth. Like, there's a place in Ethiopia where I had no idea. There's a place in Ethiopia where it's just pure acid. It's hot. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's acid everywhere. And they took a sample of the acid, and there's DNA, the trace of DNA of bacteria living in this acid form. So they're saying that planets where it's very acid based or very hot, and like Jupiter, for example, like these are the type of aliens that will be living on that planet, because basically they'll say every sort of scenario of planets in a universe we can bring to Earth and have examples of what it'll be like for these aliens. And they'll say that there are Earths that are similar, there are planets that are similar to Earth. Okay, they'll say that how, but they double the age. But this planet is double the age of Earth. So imagine our time now living in like a billion years. I think Earth's about a billion years older than how Earth is. So a billion years advanced than us. So they do mad. So right now they're very advanced technology and stuff like that.
Well, hopefully they've got no humans in that world, because they're where they end.
No, but this is the thing. So they show you how to survive. So what they do is they would have made some solar pads, yeah, and put it in near the sun. Do you know what I mean? And use the sun's energy to because now these beings, whatever they will be, are using technology now, yeah, to do everything for them. So we're living in pods, but it's in those times, because the Earth, because the sun's getting bigger and stronger, and that's what the sun does in time, and your planet will eventually dissolve because of the sun heat. They discover another planet, yeah. So they go to the other planet, and they'll make life form there, and then eventually move all their pods to that planet. And then once the sun gets bigger and bigger, they'll move to another planet. They move to another planet. Do you know what I mean? That's to recreate their life, but they won't live outside the pods. They'll be inside the pods, in their own little city and stuff like that.
So just a quick question. So do you believe in aliens?
Yes, now I do.
Okay, Merv, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah.
How the hell can you guys criticize me about my mermaids and you tell me that you believe in aliens? You're taking a piss.
Aliens just seem a bit more logical, man.
Yeah, because mermaids don't seem logical. Mermaids is like...
Come on, bro. Fins, yeah? Fins and a human body.
Come on, bro. In the sea.
Are you guys mentally okay? You're telling me about aliens who've got big foreheads.
No one today is a big forehead.
Exactly, big foreheads.
No, okay, aliens, whatever.
That's not me.
Okay. They don't have to be in form of a human being.
No, or anything. Right. They could be like a little spider.
They could be
in Jupiter. That's the alien.
Tentacle-looking xenomorph.
So it could be anything.
Tentacle-looking, and you talking about mermaids. You don't believe in mermaids,
bro? No, Mike.
Do you know what? I'm actually, don't dare you call me Mike.
I know. I don't know why I called you Mike.
Annoying, probably. But how can you criticize me about my mermaids and you're telling me you believe in aliens? How does that make? This makes no sense at all.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Makes perfect sense to me.
And that's just another conversation for another time.
No.
Mate. Got to move on.
It's proper disrespect.
Anyway, Rich, what else are you watching, Rich? Are you watching anything else?
Yeah. I just don't feel to talk about it. Just continue.
Well, I obviously been watching Mandalorian. Like, Richard's supposed to be my.
Apologies.
I've even watched the week before.
No, probably haven't.
Anyway, yeah.
No, probably haven't.
Is it getting good, yeah, Murph?
Well, it's been good from the first season, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
There's no respect. Anyway, yeah.
So many different adventures, and it is big.
There is a program that's just come out on Sky Atlantic, all episodes, called Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, that was on Amazon first, though. I saw it. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Yeah, I saw Amazon a while back.
Yeah, so I just read a little bit about it. I don't really want to read too much, but that looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks all right.
I was gonna watch it like today or yesterday, but I thought, let me just give myself a little break, man. I've been watching too much. But yeah, looking to watch that still. That looks good, man. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
Do you know what I'm waiting for? And do you know Disney to show their bloody Marvel stuff? You know, I just checked up on when WandaVision is in January.
Yeah.
The 15th. But it's just like, you made me pay for subscription a year early.
Bro, there's a lot of stuff to go through. You look, Mandalorian, obviously not watching that, so not using it too well. But
no. Okay, cool. I'm on episode 2 of season 2. But the thing is, it's like, I know they put all the Avengers, which I've battered, but because I think we were so excited to get it, thinking all this kind of stuff would be more or less out as soon as possible.
COVID,
I'm quite.
COVID missed a lot of stuff, bro.
I'm glad, man, because look, we've had a good 11 years or so of just pure MCU content, innit? And it's all right to have a break, like fresh start for January, man, 2021, innit? I don't mind.
Yeah, I agree. I get that. And apparently, so I just read just now about Tom Holland. He's going to be in a new.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? Yeah.
No, not Tom Holland. You mean the octopus guy?
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Are you talking about?
No. Well, okay, you finish, Rich. Go on.
No, I was saying Tom Holland is going to have a cameo scene in the next MCU movie.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay. Whenever it's, I know it's just been announced.
Okay.
On a Disney, so that he's going to have a part. It's not going to play a main role, but he will be involved in some part of it.
Okay. Cool.
Whenever that's made,
All right.
But I also saw today that the guy in Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2, what's the guy that 8 tentacles?
Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus, yeah, he's in the same character. He's going to be
Alfred Molina.
Yeah, he's going to be
big
Spider-Man. Yeah,
big.
Oh, I can't remember his face. In Spider-Man 2, the first one.
Tobey Maguire one. Yeah.
Oh, him? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why's he going to be in it for again?
That was the best one. I've all the Tobey Maguire ones. Number 2 was the best one.
Yeah, multiverse and that, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to get Jamie Foxx back in it.
Sorry?
All access, bro. Jamie Foxx is going to be back in it as well, isn't it?
Yeah. He'll be back in it as well. Yeah.
It'll be he said massive.
But anyway, yeah. So that's that. But obviously, going to round up with the our requests, our Christmas movies from back in the day. And Rich, you chose Blazing Saddles, directed by Mel Brooks, was it? 1974.
Yes, 1974.
I highlight you the most strangest Christmas film requested ever, isn't it?
It's like back in the day films, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the whole thing was to watch at Christmas time.
Yeah.
That was the homework. Yeah.
And the thing is, it does come on sometimes during Christmas period, and I thought, oh my god, this is what I remember watching.
Fair dues, isn't it?
It's one of those films when it first come out. It was proper controversial.
I was going to say, trust you to choose a controversial film, wouldn't it? When Gremlins or something.
I watched Gremlins the other day, actually.
Yeah.
It's such No, it was a proper controversial film when the time it come out. It won awards and everything. But yeah, what did you guys think of it?
I liked it. For me, it was funny. It was like it crossed lines. Obviously, it definitely crossed lines and stuff. But it was just like I can see why it was big in those times. 100%. I can see why it was big.
Yeah. And I think the fact that they made a black person the main role and was successful in, obviously the storyline is a black man's a sheriff, and they had no anticipation that he will survive one day. And he survived, and he became the hero. And back then you don't see films with black people becoming the hero, and taking the mick out the white people,
and the blonde girl loving him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The German.
Yeah,
he should have done up. So it's
the awful singer voice.
Oh yeah.
Awful. This film was so obviously controversial, and it's just we're just friends in your face, blam, innit?
Yeah.
We want to be controversial. There was just no filter in the film. They had a good time with this film, innit, obviously.
And sorry, go on.
Sorry. Go on. What was you gonna say?
No, and how they made white people seem like they're dumb and stupid. Like that scene when he first come into town.
I was just about to talk about that. So I was crying.
Yeah, it's like got to the head. That one.
Yeah. It's the bit before the guy that had the binocular, the telescope. It's the sheriff is, and it's like the sheriff is near. It's like the sheriff is near. Like, the sheriff is near. And it's like the sheriff is near. And like as soon as he comes, like, and like the
thing rolled up.
Just.
And the guy said to our first something sheriff is a nit. I thought, oh for God. No, and again that gun thing, because it tries to prove how stupid they are.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is why I loved the film when I first watched it. And the thing is, like the people that listen to our pod, like Gavin's one of them. Gavin said, "Oh my God, Rich, you picked a great film. This is a legendary film." And speaking to Marlon, so it says, "Bruv, when I was younger, I used to watch this with my brother every other weekend."
Serious?
Yeah, every other weekend. But this is the kind of shows that my brother introduced me to, because obviously this was obviously, even though it was 74, but to me this was like, I thought, why am I watching some kind of cowboy with black people back then? But again, I watched it, and those are the times where there was Stir Crazy, Richard Pryor, and Will Wilder. They had See You Not Evil, not See No Evil.
See No Evil.
Yeah. So and this film and Cannonball Run, all those. So
Clint Eastwood slapstick comedies, isn't it?
Yeah. Those were all the kind of period of films which I literally loved growing up. And stuff like Cannonball Run used to be on. I swear, it used to be on every week, other weekend.
That was on 2 weeks ago when we done After the Punch. I probably watched it as well. Watched it.
And so just talking about Cannonball Run had stars in it.
Yeah, proper all-star cast, man. I always forget Jackie Chan was in that as well.
This is what I'm saying. Merv, Kel, have you seen Cannonball Run before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, this is what I'm saying.
Had Jaws in it.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds is a star.
Yeah, Roger Moore had Roger Moore in it as well as James. Did he actually James Bond? Did he?
I don't remember, but probably.
Yeah, no, because there was Cannonball 1 and Cannonball 2. It had Clint Eastwood in it. It was.
Jackie Chan's in it as well. Yeah.
Did it have Clint Eastwood? It had Clint Eastwood's monkey in it. I can't remember.
Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, see, that era of films I used to absolutely love, and those kind of films I never forget. And that's why I thought, I said to myself, I know nobody's really seen Blazing Saddles, and it's the case that now you've seen it. But yeah, this is the kind of Christmas stuff that I tend to see. But even though they come on super late, like 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, but yeah, it's worth waiting up for to watch it. So
on TCM, man, Turner Classic Movies.
That's it.
That's the one, isn't it?
But yeah, guys, if you haven't watched Blazing Saddles, have a watch. It's a 1974 film. Bro, it's the humor.
Yeah, no, it's probably humorous.
More in your face humor.
There's so many bits I was just busting up at.
Yeah. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
And do you know what? At the end as well, what was funny, and they came into modern day world.
They just done that so seamlessly as well. Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah.
And because I remember Will Smith saying on his show the other day, like, showing their back.
Oh yeah, the fourth breaking the 4-4, isn't it?
Breaking the 4-4.
Yeah.
And this film, they broke every rule that was possible.
Yeah.
They got into brand new cars. They went to the cafeteria.
I was so back, I was like, huh?
Because it's old as well. It's like, not to say like they came into our modern times. It was just 1974, literally. Do you know what I mean? Them times there. So it's like, wait, this is our boy, like, because it was set in the 1874. That was set in the actual film.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I seeing here? And they just done it so. Like, I should have known from the minute they done it with the gun. The gun, like that. Great spoof, man, all the way.
Yeah. What I don't understand that Nate really hated the film.
I know. I'd love to hear his take on it, man.
I don't know. I think it's a racist part he didn't like, probably.
Well,
I guess
because like if you can't racist kind of thing.
If you can't open your mind to this film, it's not for you at all, man. It's like if you're not just because they just dropped that N-word a lot of times.
I think it's really good to see what humor was back then and what was allowed to be said.
This film could never be made today.
Yeah, I don't know how many times they mentioned the Edward.
He's a Nick.
Yeah, it's so.
Even a short. Was it the governor grabbed before he grabbed the white guy? He goes, "What do you think you're doing? You can't get." Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And do you know what part was funny? It was the part when they were going to find the quicksand.
Oh yeah. But the graphics are so poor though. But it's funny, man. It's like, oh, what's going on? Why are we sinking so slowly? And he goes something like, I don't know, but what makes you sink fast? Looks like Earth. They're so dumb, like quicksand.
No, I really enjoyed it. The thing is, sorry.
No, go.
No, I said I really enjoyed it. It's not obviously not the first time I've seen it, but if I probably mention it to a couple of people older than me, they'll say, "What? Blazing Saddles? Where'd you show me the link? Send me the link." They watch it again because it's just great memories. But as I was saying, touching base on what was accepted back then compared to what's accepted now, it's a massive difference. Massive difference.
Even now, when you watch 80s TV shows, UK ones, there's certain things you hear and like raw boy.
You know, yeah.
I mean, like Nick Nog, all that. You hear all that.
Alf Garnett. He was the champion for all those kind of is it Love by a Neighbor? Was that Alf Garnett? Yeah, Love by a Neighbor, stuff like that. Old school.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so who's next? Who's
That's it.
Oh,
and that's what I was gonna say. Like, so if any fans out there want us to do something,
else wants to watch something else,
message us your suggestions. What do you want to see? What do you want us to talk about? Just what's up, man? But yeah,
hit us up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll suggest it after the pod. But I've got an idea.
But anyway, I suppose that brings us to the end of our show today, episode 73. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and all that stuff. Like yourselves.
Get me. All of that.
Yeah, sure. And hopefully we'll have our host back, next week.
Merv done an excellent job, but we don't need him back, man.
No, you've probably done a good job, Merv.
Yeah,
but is it next week our last one before we go on a break?
No, we can't. We got one more week after.
One more.
Oh, is it?
So you're not
Christmas special.
You're not going anywhere. Well, I think it might be your last week.
Why?
But look, let's just end the show until it's after. Yeah. So. Cool.
So basically, I've been sacked. Yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Peace and love. Yeah.
Big up.
Gang.